Hey, folks, welcome back. I'm checking out the trading screen over here. Looks like NASDAQ's down 154. That mainly because of Netflix. Dow Jones down is higher by 217 points. S&P 500 down 3. Let's get started with today's 3 at 3 for 420. As I said earlier, smoke them if you got them. You guys know the import of 420, as does Mr. Musk. By the way, we're hoping we will have a couple of our folks down with Mr. Musk. This weekend, they're sending up another, I think, Falcon 9. And so that'll be interesting. A couple folks from the team going down there, and I think they will be in the command center. We'll know for sure if they send me pictures. Thank you, Mr. Musk. He was nice enough, folks. I'm going to be getting my Starlink down here in Puerto Rico. Looking forward to that. Starlink is, of course, those low-flying satellites that provide somewhere between 200 and 400 connectivity to the internet. In other words, high speed in most places, especially. The nice thing is that it's pretty much 24/7. You don't have to worry about somebody digging and chopping through a cable underground or one of your what the heck is it? Fiber optic cables getting cut. But anyway, looking forward to that, and looking forward to hearing about that launch this weekend. I mentioned Bitcoin because Bitcoin did trade through 42,000 today. And that's 420 for Mr. Musk. It's presently at about 41,000. And Ethereum trading looks like 30,049. And let me see, Solana is down about 1.3%, $104.89. And Luna about 94.29. Those are some of the ones that I'm trading right now. Also wanted to bring you up to speed today with unusual activity. You know the drill. We bring you unusual activity. If it's short term, especially, you need to be vigilant about cutting losses and taking profits, because they go hand in hand. You can't just take profits and let the losers run. You can't just cut losses and not let the winners run. You got to do both. And so we are all about trying to maximize profitability here, folks. And so for that reason, I'm going to get started with today's 3 at 3. First one today is RIG, R-I-G. And RIG, Transocean, if you will, 5,000 of the August at the money calls. Can't get more at the money than that, really, folks. August 4.5 calls, or 450 calls. 5,000 of them is 500,000 share equivalent. Like that, RIG, R-I-G, big buying in those August 450 calls. Put that one on your calendar, and if you follow me into the trade, again, you have to monitor your own trades, but this one doesn't have a lot of heavy time decay, and I think we're going to see a continuation of demand well into next year, well into 2023. We shall see, but I'm more than willing to go after a driller like this, an offshore driller like RIG. Second one, also energy transfer. How about that? 27,000, that's 2.7 million share equivalent. Every option is for 100 shares of stock. So when you see 2.7 million shares of stock, basically somebody saying, I think it's going a lot higher and I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is. So energy transfer also pays, I think, about a 6% dividend. Happy to own this one, folks. And I did add to calls on this. These calls expire next week, however. So what does that mean? If you're a newbie, that means you've got less than 2 weeks to be right. It also means you have to act quickly. Again, I cannot pull the trigger for you. You have to decide if this is an appropriate trade for you. If you understand how options work, that the time decay factor is massive in something that's less than 2 weeks out. So if you follow into this trade at the 12 strike April 29th, that means that you need to take profits quickly or cut losses quickly. You've only got a little over a week and a half to be right. So make sure that you understand the risks that you take for the rewards, that you may get. Neither are guaranteed. The reward is never guaranteed. So check out those ET Energy Transfer, 29th of April, 12 calls. Lastly, GILD. This is Gilead. You've heard of them for various treatments that they have for maladies and so forth. Gilead, GILD, 63.82, call it $64, $3 out of the money calls being bought here, folks. 67.50 is the strike price in May. This is fast time decay also, not as fast as 2-week out options, but it's only a full month and a couple days into the future. So that means you're going to see rapid time decay. You're going to feel it. You're going to hear it, rapid time decay. So what do you do about that? Well, I'll tell you what I do. I sell a call against calls that I'm buying when I get that situation. So I will sell upside calls against the calls that I am buying in this one. And I will be willing to take profits more quickly and cut losses more quickly. So for instance, that last one I talked about in RIG 2 trades ago, that's August. That's a long time into the future. This one in Gilead is not a long time into the future. It's only a little over a month, much like the energy transfer trade. So like I say, I will cut losses judiciously and quickly if I have to. I will also take profits quickly and judiciously. I will take about 50% of the trade off if the stock pops and these calls move to double my entry. That's what I will do. Again, you have to decide if you're a savvy enough investor already to do a spread or to do a trade. They're not difficult. But if you want to learn more about both, go to marketrebellion.com/get started. That is marketrebellion.com/get started. You can learn all about it, folks. I encourage you to go there. I think it's a great spot for mentors, coaches, as well as distance learning for stock, options, and cryptocurrency. Check it out, marketrebellion.com/get started. Thank you. I got to get ready for the halftime overtime because I'll be on at 4 o'clock Eastern time. Actually, I think I'll come on in the second half of the show, about 4:30 to 4:40 time frame Eastern time, to talk about Tesla earnings and what we saw ahead of the number, as well as our reaction once that number comes out. Bang. Have a good one, folks.